Okay, so today is leonthomas, Mutt, Chris Brown remix. Okay, we've reinterpreted for the acoustic guitar. I'll play you a little bit, see if you want to learn it. And I keep messing this up, so let's see if I get it right this time. So it's... What did I think for the chorus? That was it. Forgot I had that bit in. Okay, so word on the tuning, the actual record is tuned between E and E flat. Right, it's a demi semitone. What the hell is it? Demi semitone from E to E flat. Okay, so when you're using your app or your digital tuner, you start from E, and as if you're going to E flat, but you only go halfway. Okay, so you should see it on the. If you use a chromatic tuner, you should see it on the dial. All right, and likewise you have to do it for all the strings. Somewhere between to E flat, somewhere to A flat, somewhere to D flat, somewhere to G flat, somewhere to B flat, somewhere to E. And I think that is my neighbour starting his reggaeton workout. So hopefully it won't pick it up. I'll continue, and if it's on, I'll delete it. Right, so the guitar's tuned standard tuning, but slightly flat. All right, now our first chord is the A9 C sharp / C sharp. Okay. So what we do is we've got a bar on the 2, second finger on the 4 of the 5, third finger on the 4 of the 3. Fourth finger on the 5 of the 1, and we're just going to plug that or strum it if you wish. Now to get to your F sharp minor 9, switch your third finger, drag your fourth finger back to the 4 on the 1, and then to get the violins coming through, just lift off your fourth finger and play the first string. Right, and then you can come back, strum again. Now we have a scale up the neck. Into the B minor now. Now the scale was 2, 4, 5, 7, and then bar the 7, same shape as before, third finger on the 9 of the 5, first finger on the 9 of the 1. Now the fiddles go higher, so we're going to go to a 14 on the 1, and then when we come back to the 12, play it with the open 6, and then we're going to do an E6 here, like that. And you do hear another note on the fiddle as it goes back to that initial chord. And then it comes in, okay? So hopefully that's enough for you to work with. Now, it comes in on the chorus, and you hear the bass going. So we're going to imitate that. We're going to plug here on the treble strings and use the thumb for the bass. So when we go, initial chord, we'll just play, right? And then we come into the F sharp minor 9, and we're going to go, right? So let me break that down for you, so you see my hand, okay? So I'm plucking thumb, fingers, tap with a closed fist, and then open string on, lift off the first finger there, open string, and then play with them all together. And then tap again. Is that right? Yes. Okay, so let me show you that one more time. So you've got the chord on, you're going to lift it off for the bass later on, but we're going to go thumb, fingers, tap with a closed fist, lift off, open, put it back, play together, tap with a closed fist, okay? And just do that on the next chord, right? And then I prefer for the chorus this one. It's the second finger on the 7 and the 5, a bar over the 6 of the 4 and 3, and your little finger on the 9 and the 2. But you don't lift off for those two chords. You just keep them on and just play it twice. Sorry. that'll do it. Or you could actually go, just have the open 6 there for that chord. Or you can do the, personally I don't like those two, I prefer those two for the sound of the song, you know. Has that sort of Marvin Gaye 6s and 9s feel to it, so it's the, but the other chord, it's up to you. I don't like that, I prefer this one. It's just a rearrangement. It's a 6, but it's just a rearrangement of the chord, see? Prefer that one. Now, that's the chorus. For the verse, we're going to do it slightly different, just staying low on the next one. Same again. Now, we'll go to a B7, 9, no B7. What's that again? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Second finger on the 2 of the 5, third finger on the 2, on the 2 of the 3 and the 2, and then your fourth finger there. You can play like that, or you can play it all 4 fingers if you wish. Like that, and then just an E. Or a 6. If you're doing an E with your little finger, there, you see, so you can go. Yeah, because if you lift off the 6, it's not in the bass, but you get the continues the groove. Does that make sense? Etc. Easy version. If you just want to do those chords and just ignore that initial part, you can do an F. You don't have to do the 9. You should do the 9 because it's the quality of it. But you can get away with this. Watch. So I'm going to put my 2, 3, 4 on strings 3, 2, and 1, and I'm going to. This is going to be for my F. So it's the same idea with the right hand. Now for the B, I'm just going to drop that finger, and then just an E. That should do it. No. Okay, so I'm going to do the video in standard tuning now, or probably not now because the reggaeton's getting louder, but yeah, if you enjoy the video, please consider liking and subscribing, feel free to comment, etc., and I will see you in the standard tuning video.